Hello and welcome back to the Garnet Chronicles Shadowverse tournament, brought to you by Daily Hive and presented by the Gaming Stadium. I'm Momo Jelly. Here with me is my teammate.
Hi guys, Prism again, right here.
And we're heading into our final Swiss round for the day. The last two rounds of Swiss will be tomorrow. And for this last round, we've got Dawnbreakers member MELADOG against former Dawnbreakers member, current Sonar 5 member DREAMLIFE.
Yeah, interestingly, both have the champions flair for SVO, proving that they both are very successful in their own Shadowverse careers. Mela having to win a recent one this year, and DreamLife winning an SVO championship last year September. So we're gonna see like a clash between two champions of the SEO region right now.
Yeah. And MELADOG is playing Shadow, and DreamLife is playing Shadow, but it looks like DreamLife is playing Last Word Shadow, where Mela is playing a Mech Shadow.
Yep. Mela's hand doesn't look that hot because you don't really have the Anea to set it up, because this deck revolves around Anea very heavily. Like, you want to use Anea's effect as much as possible to generate all your max to reach 7 destroy max for effects such as Nicola or the inherent balance. So just gonna play the Nicola here. Just as Rush, you can trade off the Psycho Palm. And here we see the link stuff here, just playing as a 3 mana 3/3 last words draw 1. Very strong tempo play, even though in late game it's even better. Here we see multiple gold mine, but no Anea.
Yeah, this deck really hinges on finding Anea, so looks like Mela is actually passing, perhaps to do like a Nicola Psychopomp play.
Yeah, or he can just play out the Farron and clear support. Like, he can potentially use the Farron to clear another two defense follower from DreamLife. And then he can evolve the Farron to clear the link stuff on the board. So there is a consideration for that in future turns. For DreamLife side now, he has the Armor Goblin enhanced effect, where it summons another Armor Goblin, being able to increase the defense stats of a random follower. But he can play the Kagura, so like two. He has two Kagura. You can play them out as tempo as well. Like, I think in general, being able to like just play out two last words is just very solid, because you're able to reach the 10 last word destroy even faster.
Yeah.
So the Goblin comes down.
Yeah. I mean, both double Kagero and the Armory Goblin adds 2 Last Words followers to the board, so...
Yeah, second Farron. You don't really want to see Farrons in your hand.
Yeah, especially
because-
2.
Yeah, like, they have the effect called Invoke. I don't know if you guys heard of it. It says you summon it from your deck, not from your hand, but yeah. Anyway, so there is a play where you can play Nickel Impulse. Three of the ghosts trade into like one of the 3 defense follower, and you can involve one of the ghosts to trade over another one, clearing 2 followers on the board. But that means that leaves Mela without a board in a shadow matchup where you really just want to present a board every game, and he chooses to evolve Nicola right here.
And then trade, and then probably play that Psychopomp, get some drawing in, because the hand is awkward.
His hand isn't looking too hot for Mela. Is that a that's a third Farron, right? My eyes aren't deceiving me, right?
Yeah, that is in fact a third Farron.
I say I don't know if you guys heard of it.
Wow.
Farron says Invoke.
Did you see that? That Milteo threw Kagero in series and then brought back Milteo. That Milteo then brought back Kagero in series.
So you're telling me DreamLife just gets Celes and a card? Okay, you know what? Sometimes life isn't fair, and this is part of it. You know, I'm not gonna pretend it, but yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, back to Mela game. What do we even do here?
Top left.
Baron? um,
Playing Mech Shadow without Enea or Roly Poly
yeah, like
is not the game you want to be playing. This is
especially
not
the mirror.
a good hand.
Like when we talk about shadow mirrors in general, they are tempo-based mirrors. So you want to keep up the tempo, but how do you keep up the tempo when you hand look something like this? Might even use the balance and obliteration just to draw, or that's the roly poly. Even ball locking DREAMLIFE for one turn, but he is Meladog's taking a lot of damage.
Isn't that just?
Is he still on ball?
8 plus 3 plus 2. Okay, not quite, but
not quite.
One off.
Yeah, but it's really close. He even has a Darkness Desire for next turn. It doesn't even need to Evo Face because your opponent is being at 3 HP. What is he gonna do?
That's this is I don't think Mela can do much that's impactful here. He can try his best.
Yeah, he can try his best. Rolling Police is a start in order for you to heal 2 and deal 2. That's the Enea. You also can get up the Jack Shovel right there. Clear. I believe he can clear at least 2 followers on the board.
But does he have to clear the series? And if he does have to clear the series, does he have to like Evo Enea so that doesn't be at risk of dying to the series? And because you probably need to Evo the Roly Poly over the Melteo at this point. You're doing that.
Like he can gamble. There is a consideration to gamble with the just to revolve the Roly Poly. Going into the lower, taking 4 damage right there, but mitigating into 2. Now he has to take a chance right here. If the serious effect does hit Roly Poly, that's fine, but if it hits the
isn't it still not fine, even if it does hit Roly Poly?
Oh wait, it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah.
Because
he tried his best. He tried his best, and you know, the hit from Ceres even hit the Roly Poly. But you try your best, you don't succeed. We move on to the next game.
Well, yeah, we move on to the next game. It's fine. The more important part is just moving on to the next game because Meta's hand is honestly really bad. Like I say, Fear is a card that you want to evoke out from the deck, not from your hand. So drawing like 3 Ferns is just really bad. And no Enea the entire game, so it's just unfortunate. So we're just moving on to the next game. DREAMLIFE is playing Ruin this time, and for it's a Ruin mirror. Alright, so
well, let's see what Rune decks are playing. Probably the same Evo burn that we've been seeing all day. There we go.
Yeah, and also the alternative art for Resolve of the Fallen.
Fancy.
Very
animated
fancy
miser.
Stuff right there. Very fancy stuff. Both having misers, like both hands are fine. It's just that the problem with Force of Wisdom is that you really want to play Awakened Robot on 2 in order to like tap into Force of Wisdom full potential. Because playing 3 mana draw 2 in this current stage of the game doesn't feel too good. Maybe back then because we have concentration, it's fine. But right now you want cards that do more stuff than just draw your cards. So for Mela, he can keep the Fruit of Wisdom because Awakened Robot in combination with it is just very strong, and he's going first as well. So he has all the tempo in the world that he desires. So again, to go for both plays is just to reach 5 evos as soon as possible. Wait, is that Lucifer?
That's a Lucifer.
I might have spoke too soon. So another aspect of the mirror is that in theory, Lucifer is very hard to remove because you can't target it.
Mm-hmm.
So Lucifer is pretty key in this mirror.
Yeah. Being untargetable makes it so like one of the. You have to have very certain specific combos of things in order to remove a Lucifer, or just win
Yeah.
before Lucifer is a problem. Big brain.
Yeah, big brain. It's not a problem if it never occurred in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, this is
Interesting. We can either play a robot
Very-
and the remains, or you can fuse those things into the fruits of wisdom and say, I don't need this.
Yeah, you know what? Who needs to reduce cards in your deck when I can summon a 3/3 evolve and draw 2 cards anyway? But he is gonna choose to remain here.
And another robot.
The robot right here. Just summon out 2/2 because Madrina doesn't have any tempo or whatsoever, so it's very hard to like remove these 2 cards. Maybe a Marie and double spell could at least remove one of them, but judging on DREAMLIFE's hand, neither one of them is in the game. So what DREAMLIFE can do is set up for Miser turn 4 because he can play the Deputy Steed right now.
Could.
Or Doge Detective is also okay.
I mean, Dog Detective is good, like just 3/3 on 3 value. But it does give these robots something to trade into to give Melodog those repair modes to fuse into the Fruits of Wisdom. Or he could just go face and play Eleanor.
Yeah, that works too. Just play out Eleanor, just give it a tempo.
Mm-hmm. Tempo. Fusing in that repair mode. So even if he draws 4 repair modes from these robots dying, he's not going to overdraw next turn. So seems pretty good.
Yeah, seems so good so far. Deputy will come down here, I believe, in combination with Miser, just for all the rapid fire shenanigans that we're going to see. Or you can just play out your Winston right now, just to get the Winston effect active, because you could save out your rapid fire in combination with Winston to.
Or you can just save the third
Winston's
rapid fire. You could like use 2 this turn.
True.
Oh, he's not even going to be able to generate 3 this turn, so that's also.
Well, yeah, that's also something. So he could play them out like that. Just get rid of the board.
Clearing out the board. Is he going to play the Steed? Get a free Evo in the Vincent, or wait for the Steed to be after the Vincent so that he gets a spell?
Yeah. Like, there is a lot of consideration here, because if you play out the Steed or the Vincent, that's fine as well, because there's 3 evolve, right? You don't want to use all your evolve points. There is a consideration to keep it for the Vincent spell, as you mentioned, but the target for it is kind of minimal, because the only target I can think of is a Wicked Robot, but your opponent already played 2 of them, and 4 of them already have their last word triggered. So I'm not sure what else do you want to silence in this matchup.
Yeah.
That remains.
Is it time for Mela to play his own Miser?
I love cowboys. They just do a lot of damage
Rootin'
right here.
and tootin' and shooting.
Yeah, they just pew 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 pew. But yeah, anyway, for the wisdom right here, getting up.
Just 1, because he already fused the 1 repair mode into it earlier, being very effective with his repair modes, saving each one for max value. Except for he's drawing way too much here, but he can still fuse into the other one.
Yeah, he can still fuse in the other one. It's all fine. It's all good and dandy. Yeah. All good.
Only fusing one. Again, just very cautious about like not fusing more than he needs to at any given point. Kind of funny.
Yeah, because there's a consideration where in a world where he draws Vincent, right? He can evolve the Vincent and play up the repair modes for a triple spell to trigger Vincent effect. So that could happen.
Yeah, it can happen. He's also got that Murray flowery magician in hand, so might have some flowery shenanigans in combination with the pair modes at some point as well.
Yeah, like there's no reason to double field. So because you're not gonna overdraw as well. So overall, overall, just fine place for meta. Considering what to like fuse and not fuse. Um, Back to DreamLife side, the Lucifer is just sitting there at 9 play point, not gonna do much. And judging from his hand, there isn't a single Marie. Like, I think Marie is just very, very important because it's a one play point free evolve, right? So being able to trigger her free evolve is kind of important um, in conjunction with spells. And right now, looking at Dreamlife's hand, he can try to grab a Marie with the Magical Gunslinger effect, or he can just go for the Vincent evolve right now.
Vincent
He
Evolve.
chooses to do so.
You know, I've not been keeping track of Mela's Evos. Does he only have the two?
I believe he has one from Wisdom,
Yeah.
one from his using his evil point. So I believe it's two. I haven't seen a single Marie played yet.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's some Maries.
Whereas the Maries, you can just play both of them. It's fine. You even just play both and play like your repair modes and like just go ham.
I mean,
Because
if you really wanted to just do like free Evos, you could play Tetra even.
yeah, could.
Or you could play the Maries and then the fruits.
You can also play the Maries and fruits.
Mm-hmm.
Or he's just gonna go for the Tetra. I was thinking of saving the Tetra for the 5 evolve condition, but I guess this is also fine.
Mm-hmm.
This way, Tetra also gains back the Delta Cannon after Blame Blade if he plays the repair mode this turn, because that's 4 max blade.
Yeah.
And Marie right here will be a clean full clear without trading because you can just evolve them and then play a spell and trigger the effect. Whenever you play a spell, you can just deal
Look
2
at that.
damage. And
Even using the repair mode on the Miser rather than his face because you know that Miser could heal that one.
yeah, this is overall very solid play. And Dreamlife's hand isn't looking really good.
Yeah, it's
Not
not
the hand that
looking.
you want.
Yeah. An interesting set of games here. In the first game, DreamLife's hand was pretty good, and Mela's was a bunch of Farons. And in this game, Mela's got a pretty good hand, and DreamLife has a bunch of wisdom.
Yeah. Like a bunch of wisdom, a bunch of resolve that can't be used. Oh, Marie is right there.
But there's no spell to trigger her.
Yeah, that's the problem with Marie. Like, she needs 1 mana spells to be able to trigger her effectively. And right now, there is the judgment. There is the judgment.
Yeah. I forgot about
is
the
that
Vincent.
gonna be enough?
I mean, it's enough to clear out some of this board here. Being able to Evo the Gunslinger, take that 2 damage on the Miser, then trade the Marie into it looks like.
Yep. Leaving up the Maries. It's fine to leave it the Maries because they're not really doing much besides clearing the board. I believe that is Lita.
Yeah, I would think so.
Playing a Tetra right here just dealing massive damage with the Delta Cannons being played. Just evolving here, because why not?
What a top deck.
Yep. Delta Cannon.
Just pew pew pew.
Pew pew pew, but different kind of pew pew pew, not the cowboy type.
Yeah,
so
different type kind of gun. Yeah?
Yeah, different type of gun. Mela takes game 2, so 1-1. So last round will be the decider match between Rune and Shadow. A matchup that we've been seeing throughout the day so far, where it's a variant of this time the Max Shadow variant, which is quite interesting because personally speaking, I thought Last Word Shadow would be much more of a showing.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we have seen a lot of Last Words Shadow today, but we also have seen a good number of of mech shadows crawling their way in as well. So both shadow decks showing up and being pretty popular on the day, it seems.
Yeah, just a lot of different variants of deck today. We've seen Belphegor, we've seen the Balian Loop, we've seen the Boxes, we've seen Forest. Just a great showing overall of deck representation. Like even now we're seeing Max Shadow versus the Burn Room. So right now I believe this hand for Mela is still not looking too hot. We still want the Enea. We can still try to find Enea.
So does he full toss it, or does he keep a 2/2? No, just full toss. He's made his decision. He's got a roly-poly at least this time.
Yep. The DreamLife's hand on the other side looks really good going second. You have the Miser.
And then you got an Aeon's remain. Ooh. Picking it up.
Remain is just a very strong card.
Yeah.
Being one play point, you're able to search your max. Give me inherent balance right there.
What
I also must say, yeah, inherent balance. Also being able to like dig your NA if you wish to, and inherent balance is being a 2 play point summoning 2/1/1s is very strong. Do it again, you know.
Yeah, why not?
What's the harm?
Summon more.
Get rid of the. I believe you can get rid of Necro Impulse. Yeah.
Yep.
And
drawing into double remains.
Okay, we are gaming.
We're gaming.
This is a gamer's hand. So multiple Tetra right here, but you can play the Fruit of Wisdom right here just to control the board presence so that it doesn't go too overwhelming. You can double trade right here, no harm. Next turn you can play the Elemental spells, or you can set up for your Miser's turn and go off with the Rapid Fires to clear the board.
And
there we go, Enea right here.
There she
immediately
is, showing up.
It.
Yeah, just not even no thought needed. Just out she goes.
Yeah, no toss. Just do it.
4/5 Jack Shovel Grave Digger, trading the Eleanor out as well. A different game, a different deck when you draw Nia. In your hand's not a bunch of Firens.
This shows like how reliant you are on this Enea card, because with Enea you can basically enable the 7 Destroy max. It can allow you to create so much tempo. It also combos well with Obliteration or your Steel Hopes. Just generally just a core of the deck, because your entire deck just focuses on reanimating her all the time with the Gold Mine or even Force Resurrection.
So rather than going for a Miser turn, we see DreamLife going for a Magical Gunslinger, and Conjury being able to clear out more followers here with this line. I mean, he would have been able to clear about the same thing with the Miser, but still wanting to fetch out Vincent from the deck. Or Marie.
Yep.
Those are the two options that Gunslinger can pick out.
And here we just see Rory Holy being able to take advantage of his effect, where he basically is very, very hard to remove, because you need to like at least deal damage twice to him if you're talking about dealing damage to him as a remover. So the only efficient way to remove him is probably to use
Destroy
Bane
effects or Bane, yeah.
Yep. So it's very hard to remove the Rory Poly, especially for Rune, because they always focus on damage effects.
Speaking of Rune, what's DreamLife going to be doing here? Is he going to go for the Miser this turn? Or
I believe Miser's an optimal turn, but the problem is with Miser is that your hand is full, so it's very hard to play out with the Miser. This is a very awkward hand from DreamLife. He does have answer, but like the sequencing and like the way you play out the Miser turn is very very unorthodox, because it's just really hard to maneuver the proper hand, because you're gonna have a handful of rapid fire, right? Or you're gonna mill some of them out.
Yeah.
So leave. You can play out the Steed and then play out Deputy.
You could potentially also like Evo the Visor and play Dog Detective, but that's very rough against the Roly Poly.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, going with the Steed into the Deputy. Deputy draws a card before you get the Rapid Fires. So 2 Rapid Fires will go into the hand, but there's no room for the Evoed Rapid Fire, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So, yep, 2 Rapid Fires. And passing. Out of time?
Yep, just passing right there, and Fearon comes out right here. You can start off with the Obliteration to get rid of the Repair mode. Just draw out the cards. See what they have. Interesting self-hand. We can trade off the droids to summon
More
Jack
droids?
Shovel.
Or Jack Shovel, yeah.
Yeah, we can summon the Jack Shovel. Going face first.
Psychopomp.
Psychopomp draw 2. You can try to dig out for Necro Impulse. Oh. That's this.
Oh.
Nicholas right there.
Oh.
Oh, wait. 5, 2.
Oh, that's
wait, is this 9?
that's lethal.
That's lethal, right? Because Roly Poly reduced too. That's it. That's the game.
That's it. Yeah. That was whoa, Psychopomp. A quick one. We see that the Mech Shadow, when it has everything, can go for a really quick game. And yeah, MELADOG taking that set against DREAMLIFE.
Yeah, taking the set 2-1.
What an exciting day 1